Hey guys, I know I look like shit. I basically got like 1 hour sleep last night and then was stranded on the side of the road because a car tire broke down. Because I don't know how to change a car tire. I know how to you know, do all this crazy makeup trick stuff, but I don't know how to change a car tire. Anyways, stuck on the side of the road for like 2 hours in like middle of nowhere and got home and basically had like a pretty bad day, but it's okay because I'm home now and everything's good and my housekeeper came, so like everything's super clean, which I love. Um I have learned so much this past weekend because I've hung out with people whom I normally don't hang out with and you get to see a side of them, and it's taught me so much just about um people and relationships, not in a romantic way. I mean, in a romantic way and in just like a interpersonal way, because basically I was with my friend who was talking about like all these people in his program and all their relationship and all their like issues and all that kind of stuff, and hearing about what they go through like just opened up my eyes so much because I think I'm still a little bit innocent. I think I'm still a little bit naive. Um and it just made me like understand like how difficult people are to either work with or have a relationship with or a friendship with, and it changes all the time, right? Like people is like the thing that like is so hard. Even running my company, I think managing people is the hardest thing I've had to learn how to do. I mean because it's like we're dealing with humans, right? And then also with friendships, like dealing with that dynamic is really difficult sometimes because you don't because it's very similar to like a relationship, right? Like you have to communicate and you have to compromise, and you have to listen to each other, and you have to be honest and straightforward. And so I realized I actually like people who are more straightforward and blunt and honest. Like I actually like people who are more mean than nice, because I feel like people who are like nice, like super nice. I'm not saying like nice like just like normal nice, but like super duper nice. I feel like they're just so like not real, because I've experienced it this weekend where they're super nice to your face but not to your back, I guess, or they'll say other things behind your back, and like it's just weird. Like I would much rather have someone who's like not nice to me in my face than not nice to me behind my back, but like the opposite I think is just really, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like that, right? Um I like people who are straightforward. I don't like people who promise things and don't deliver. So maybe I like people who are more reticent and who are more like bitchy, but at least they like over promise and over deliver, kind of in any kind of relationship way, whether it's platonic or not. So that's kind of what I have learned. And actually when I look at working with people, I actually look for those kinds of types because people can say all this shit, right? They can say whatever, but like, and they can say things that make you feel good, but then you realize like they say that to everybody, not just to you. So I don't really believe in anything anyone says anymore. It's just like whatever, it's all about your actions. On another note, I have also realized that the relationships I have with people, the people I work with, the people I'm friends with, the people I date, my family, they need to be a priority in my life, which doesn't necessarily mean I need to spend more time with them, because I do think I actually invest so much time in my relationships. I think I invest a lot more than normal people do, or like people with who are as busy as I am. I feel like I make it such a big priority um, to spend time with people and to hang out with my friends, and like to prioritize that. Uh, but I think what I need to work on is sometimes like I need to be more forgiving and more compromising, because there's no benefit on either party side to cut off a relationship. I mean, I get it, like someone hurts you, right? Like it sucks, but I'm trying to be this good human being and realizing that none of us are perfect, and um, we make mistakes, and appreciate people for the positives that they are. So I remember I was working on this like kind of like mini company with someone, and he just like was not pulling his weight. Like he was really really good at certain areas, but he wasn't pulling his weight in other areas. And I actually like totally 100% got rid of him, and my dad was yelling at me about that because he said that you can't just like get rid of people. Like you just can't get rid of people because they not hurt you, but because they don't live up to your expectations, because nobody's going to live up to your expectations, which is true for me. Yeah, no one will. Except for myself. So he's saying like no one lives up to your expectations, so you have to appreciate them for what they're good at, and kind of, I guess in a business sense, like use what they're good at for the benefit of your company, right? You can't just get rid of everybody because you're not going to grow, you're not going to learn, you're not going to be able to take in what they think or what they're good at and have them help your company, right? So, um, I don't, I need to stop thinking everything is an all or nothing thing with anything in life. And I think recently I have had a few friends, actually, a handful, who have just like fucking annoyed me so much. I feel like they have done things that I feel like was super inconsiderate and just like not good. But at the end of the day, they are people, they are human beings, and I should even think of it as a privilege that I have these awesome people in my life. Like, yes, they might annoy me for X, Y, and Z, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they can choose to hang out with anyone. I can choose to hang out with anyone, and we choose to hang out with each other, right? And so it's not worth holding these grudges and like getting rid of them in your life because of these things, right? You just have to appreciate them for what they are and try to minimize that rift, or minimize situations where you're going to be with someone. For example, let's say you have a friend who's like great at like listening to you and like being amazing and all that, but like she just gets blackout drunk and you have to take care of her every night. So you're going to basically like still have her. It doesn't mean just because she goes blackout drunk and that annoys you. It means it means minimizing the time you're with her when she's drinking, basically, or doing that. I mean, like, what is the balance, right? What is the balance of like keeping people in your life versus not? I don't know. I think sometimes I'm like too harsh with keeping certain people in my life, or I try too hard, or getting rid of them. But I think what I need to learn more at is appreciating people for their positive, and anything that's negative, just like not being in that circumstance where that negative part of them will even come to play. So, for example, the friend who gets drunk all the time, like just don't even go out with them. Go out drinking with them, right? Avoid that time with them because you really don't like that about them, right? But you can still appreciate them for their positives. So, that's something I've learned, I guess, this weekend. Um, and yes, I guess I feel like I have been done wrong by a lot of people. And maybe that's because my expectations are too high. And I am so blessed to have grown up with a family that has given me like the ability to set high expectations. But I have to realize not everybody is like that. And forgive them at the end of the day. Forgive them, but still love them, right? I guess it's like a very Christian mentality of just loving people for who they are, even if they hurt you, but minimizing kind of those circumstances where people will hurt you. So I guess it's a sign of maturity, I guess. Um, I really, really want to work on talking badly about people because it's something that I think it's not like I talk badly behind their back. I talk badly about, not badly, but I say what I really think to their face and to other people. Like they obviously know like what I say, so it's not like I don't think I'm like bad mouthing them, but I want to work on just not having to say anything if it's not positive, basically, unless like they specifically ask for it. So, yeah. Oh, and also I'm going to be posting more on this channel, Miss Girly Geek. My other YouTube channel is going to go through a whole nother transformation. I'm really excited to see what happens to it, but I'm really investing a lot into my Perfect Beauty channel. So if you want to see the heart to hearts and stuff, it'll probably be on this channel. And I just like how this channel I can just talk and not feel like pressure to like look good and to have everything edited well and all and planned out well. I don't like that part of YouTube. I like connecting with you guys, but I don't like the planning and the editing. So I'm going to have like a team help me with that channel, but this one I'm going to just like do it on my own. So you'll see this part of me. So if you guys like the raw connection, then yeah. Okay, talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Mwah.